Hi everybody, I'm back with part 2 of your questions answered. First, I want to say to anybody that noticed that little Cold Stone container in the last video, I did have a moment of weakness last night. I was pretty upset about YouTube eating my entire video, and so I did something I haven't done in a long time, and I got Cold Stone, but you'll be happy to know I got the small size, and I did eat all of it, but I haven't had it in a really long time, so I didn't feel guilty about that. But I did get a comment about it. So just so you know, I am a completely normal person, and that happens sometimes. So on to your questions. Brianna M. asked, if one day calories didn't count, what would you eat? That's a really good question. If I could eat whatever I wanted for an entire day, my breakfast would be that like stuffed French toast stuff. Or I'd make it myself. That would be delicious with like strawberries and stuff. And then for lunch, I would have probably sushi because I just love sushi, but I would eat like an unhealthy amount of it if that's even possible. And then for dinner, I would probably have, that's a really tough question. Probably like a medium rare prime rib with a huge loaded baked potato. That sounds pretty delicious. But that's only if calories don't count. And to be honest, those aren't things that I can't eat now anyway. I just get, like, I eat less steak than, like, a full prime rib, or, like, I don't have stuffed French toast, but I don't really miss it. Catherine G. asked, how did you start your weight loss? Well, like I mentioned in yesterday's video, I realized I had a problem in about 2009, and I joined Weight Watchers, and as you can read all about it in my About Me. But I joined and I quit, and I joined and I quit, and I joined and I quit like 4 times. And really, this last time when I joined in September of 2012, what year are we in? It really stuck, and I learned a lot about my body, and I was seeing results with working out, and that's what really got me going and made it different this time. So I definitely think I started with Weight Watchers and just making better choices, and I think that's definitely huge. Jackie asked, what motivates me? I've been thinking about this question since yesterday night, and you know what, I'm not really sure. I think it's not something specifically like, oh, just skinny jeans or just being skinnier, but I really think more than that, just how I feel, and I want to be healthy. Like, my future involves children, hopefully, and I want to be healthy for them. I want to be able to ride bikes with my kids and run around in the park and chase them around the house and not be like that unactive fat mom that's like, oh, go have fun, kids, I'm going to sit here and eat my ice cream. Like, that's not something I want. So I definitely, my future motivates me, having a healthier future. Krista asked, are you doing a running program or are you just going for it? I don't know if you saw a couple weeks ago, I ran my very first mile, which I have a secret for you, I haven't run one since, which it's hard. But I am not doing a running program. I started Couch to 5K a couple times and stopped a couple times, and it kind of like jumps you into running a little too fast for somebody that has no idea how to run. So I do use like the basic, I guess, concept of it, of interval running, running for a period of time and then walking and running again, to kind of train my body to be able to run for longer periods of time, but I don't follow any specific timetable. Mary asked, what has been the most challenging part about blogging and becoming a blogger? Well as my weight loss, I've been blogging for a really long time. First I used to have a diary when I was a little girl, and then I got onto LiveJournal when blogging kind of became cool in, I don't know, 2001. I started LiveJournal. And so I've always kind of been a blogger. I really am apparently narcissistic and like to write about myself. Or like just chronicle my life. We'll go with that. But so I've been blogging for a really long time. And the reason I wanted to start this is because I'd actually started probably 6 healthy blogs in the last 4 years. And this idea really like struck with me. Like, I have a purpose and I have a point, and so I think coming up with your point and your voice and really being who you are on your blog is what makes a huge difference. Whitney asked, what is your favorite breakfast meal? Well, I actually eat the same thing for breakfast every day, which sounds like it would be boring, but I really love it. I eat Alpine Valley toast with omega-3s, I think is what it's called. I get it from Sprouts. It's completely organic, whole grain toast, and it has like sunflower seeds on the top, which is delicious. and it's only 65 calories a slice, and I toast that and put on a little bit of butter because I don't eat margarine, or peanut butter if I'm feeling like that instead, and usually a banana or some hard-boiled eggs, but always toast. And last question goes to Gigi. Do I track your calorie intake, and do you plan your meals? I try to on both accounts. We typically make a menu every week before we go grocery shopping, so we have an idea of what we're buying and what we need. So I have like a meal plan-ish that I go off of. And then as far as tracking my calories, I really do try to. I've been really good about it and also really bad about it. It kind of depends. It's easier when I'm not eating out, which unfortunately has been happening quite a bit lately, but it's changing. So I try to, but I'm not perfect, and I don't think anybody else is either. So if you are, though, lend me your secrets. Um, and that is it for today. I will be back tomorrow answering some more questions. I have, gosh, lots more, and they keep coming in, which please keep sending them in. One final note, I did get a question today about my chair that I wanted to answer, since you'll be seeing me sitting in it for a long time, hopefully, if this whole vlogging thing works out. I actually bought the chair at a, no, what's that called? Like a secondhand store? It was the Ark. I don't know if you guys have that. Like a Goodwill. For $12, and then it sat in my bedroom for a year and a half before I finally reupholstered it with this fabric that I got from Joann's. So that's the story of the chair. Any other questions? Leave them in the comments, or in the comments on the blog, or on Instagram, or on Facebook, or you could tweet me, I guess. I have a Twitter. So check out my blog for all the links to that, and I will see you soon. Have a great day.